Alright, well, here's a video of my first win at Lime Rock. I think at the time my I rating was around 1400, maybe just below that. And here's the first lap.
No, that was pretty bright.
Looks like I was a little slow. You'll hear in the background replay of all the conversations. Qualified second, 48.07. It's a decent time. This is a fixed setup in the BMW 12 series at Lime Rock this week. Ends on Monday, April 7th, 6th. So, it's a fun track. It's very technical. You don't get a lot of a break here, just because with the exception of this straight here, you are almost always preparing or executing or exiting the corner. So, mark up, so did he. I was able to save it, barely. I don't think I lost any places throughout this race. Won because let's see who was the gentleman here in front of me. Maybe Steve, but ended up making a couple of mistakes, so we've actually changed position a couple of times throughout this race, and then 3 laps from the end, made a mistake that allowed me to get through. So, try to make very few changes to my lines. Though this may not be the fastest way to get around, it's what has worked for me, so I've stuck with it. Definitely recommend any changes that you'd want to test, do that during the practice, or just run your own test session. And the worst time to do it is during the race, where really your focus needs to be on execution. So, take you through corner by corner where I do, where my brake markers are and the lines. So here you want to come out obviously as wide as possible. If you put wheels on the grass, kind of get off the gas, otherwise you're going to spin. A brake here right after 3. Go straight until the 1 marker and then come in tight. Downshift to second here, keep it tight, and come on wide. I stay close here, downshift to second, let that bring me in, stay really tight here, and then try to cut this corner. That was a bit of a mistake. Here I brake as soon as I get on the concrete barrier. Downshift to third, upshift to fourth, so when I land I don't have really high RPMs, down to third. Slide the rear a little bit, almost everywhere. Fourth, here's a slight lift. Not sure what happened there, why that puff of smoke happened. Oh, there he is. There he makes a mistake, comes back on the track right behind me. Change the position with the camera view here a little bit, make it a little more interesting. We have 15 laps or so, and this is a 12-minute sprint race. You know, the laps we're running are 47s, 48s. So anyway, let me do that. We'll do is do the chase. I'd like to come out. What I like to do this is I like to see how that was my mistake there. He came around. He went a little wide. I probably could have been a little more aggressive here, but I wanted to make sure I'm giving him enough space. But I like this camera view because it allows me to take a look at my lines. He's taking a defensive role there. Mistake again, but saved it. And a lot of this curbing is pretty high, so with this setup where you cannot really tune the suspension, I found it best to just avoid getting on the curves, other than the one that's coming up here on the left side. It's okay to jump on that. That's where I brake. I lose a little bit of time here, I can brake a little bit later. Yeah, I got on the curb, but you saw how much that unsettled the car, so try to quit. Excuse me, doing that. There, it's okay to just hug it. It will, it's a good feedback. It will tell you that you've gotten as close as possible, but you want to try more than jumping on it. Here I like to, this is one of the few times where I get on the curb. It helps slow the car down and rotate it as well. That one is okay. This one I avoid. Because if you get on it, it will really unsettle the car. This one, the same thing, unsettle the car if you get on it. And same with this one, so just hug it.
Daniel, you're good at the curve, so just get away from everyone else.
And I was telling Daniel, so that he's in front of me, that he has a good pace. I wasn't really planning on passing him. I told him just let's keep it clean and let's get away from everyone, protect first and second. Love the car. Beautiful shape, beautiful sounds. Love the car. The sounds that this car makes as you race it. Try the Porsche RSR. Don't care for the sound as much. The Beamer also looks beautiful. Rotate this a little bit. There are a couple more laps where Daniel makes a mistake a little bit later. So I wanted to see this view here. Actually, that was the mistake right there. I'm gonna go back a little bit just to show you what happened. He has a little wiggle coming out of here. He really tries to go all the way, so he goes left, and then he tries to come all the way to the right to set up for the next corner, but I think overcooks it a little bit. So right there, yeah, overcooks it. Unfortunately, spins out. Fortunately for me, because it allows me to get into the first place. We have what are we at? Lap 10. There are 3 or 4 laps left. This way, you can see the left side of the car. That curbing is okay to get on. This one's fine as well. You don't want to get into the grass. I think it allows you to go a little bit on the grass before you get a 1X. Get on that curve again. Come out all the way left, down a second. Come all the way left here. And I stay pretty tight. You'll see that there are a couple of different driving lines, but you want to make sure that right here you are aligned so that you stay as far to the left as possible to straighten this straightaway. There, that was better. Brake once I get on the curbing. Come all the way left, get on the line. Let the car come all the way out. So also made, as I was doing this, I was focusing on tire warm-up strategy during the first outlap. And so I'm going to put together a video where I show what the tire temps look like if you're just driving, following the pace car versus kind of dragging the brake the whole time versus kind of trying to warm the tires through level and to left right. You see that you see a lot of drivers do that. So it's going to be on the channel just a little bit later today. I need to go back and do a little editing for that. Alright, let me go back into the car view. In this car you can't, because it is a fixed setup, you can't control the tire pressures. When I have a chance to, when we were here with IMSA, I dropped the tire pressure all the way down to minimum on the left side, so I think it's 19.5, and on the right side I kept it at 20.5 because this is such a intensive right-hand turn circuit. You can see what it's doing with the tire pressure. Look at the 26 is very high, and look at the disparity in pressures. So what you would want to do is, if you are here with IMSA, for example, and you can tune it, you want to make sure that your tire temps on the left side are lower than on the right side in the cold setting. So we start. And right around now in this lap 12-13, you can really start sensing it in some of the slower corners that have a lot of turning radius to it, that it's starting to slide quite a bit, so you need to adjust your line a bit and slow down.
Oh, fucking wow.
Can I get the white flag here? Or one more? Looks like one more. So at this point, very good gap. Looks like the other gentleman that was behind me the whole time, sitting right there, was able to hold him off by, I think we were doing both about the same times, and he was about 0.6, 0.7 seconds behind, which is too much of a gap to try and pass unless I make a mistake here. The straight is not long enough for them to get close. And he's trying to distract me there, blinking the tires. Oh, and that was it. That was the end of the race, actually.
Good race, everyone. Good job.
Let me just go back and then just see the last few corners. But I was really just trying to make no mistakes here. Focus on the driving. He was too far to pass me, so and the lap times were pretty consistent. 47.8 fastest, up to about 48.3. A couple of slower laps here, some traffic. So pretty happy about that. So that's it. That was Lime Rock. Hope you enjoyed it. Take a look at some of the other videos. If there are any requests for tracks you want to see, let me know.